Good morning, people. This is Sam, South Carolina Happy Bees, and we're at number 12 nursery. I was looking at them this morning, and they pretty much outside. So we're going to check them to see if they need a bigger box. If I can get my camera right, there we go. We're going to take that top one off and put it down here too. So. Got a smoker going, but it's hot. It's hot. This is one that had beetles. We put some Swiffer sheets in it. Okay. Not supposed to be as hot today as yesterday. It's supposed to only be a heat index of 103, which is pretty good. There's a beetle right there just walking around. Didn't make it. Okay. Get smoker. We're going to check this one first. Get my viewfinder here so I can see. There we go. This is a beetle buster or whatever. It has 1, 2, 3 beetles in it. That thing is just stretching my arm. There we go. That one had 3 beetles in it. Dead, you see. There's a beetle right here just walking around on top of the Swiffer sheet. He's stuck, or she's stuck, or whatever. Okay. A beetle here that's stuck. Nothing on the inside of it. And we may just put them in a double deep 8 today. Okay, this has got some nectar in it because I can feel it. You're hooking the foundation back together. Sometimes it gets hot and this foundation will fall down above, but it'll fall down, and when it falls down, it'll fall down from the top like this up here. Like this up here, falls down, and then they'll tie it all back together. We're going to set it over here, lean it up against the hive that it came out of. The reason we lay it upside the hive that it come out of, because if you lay it on this hive, they'll get off on the side, and the babies won't be able to find their way back home. And if you've got a queen on there, they'll could get in the wrong hive. If they got in the wrong hive, that would be the wrong thing to do. This one here has nectar, red queen, right there. So we're going to assume that that's got eggs in it. Got eggs and nectar in it from the looks of it. So we're not going to look at it very much because it's got a queen on it, and we don't want to stress her out. When a queen gets stressed out, you put her in a cage, you aggravate her very much, you get people over, they just want to look at the queen. That's not good because it stresses the queen out. And then she'll stop laying for up to 2 weeks. This one here is full of brood, little honey, larvae, put my glasses on here. Got eggs. You don't want to stress your queens out. Stress them out too much and they'll just leave the house. Take this piece of filter sheet off. Got one beetle caught in it. As y'all can remember, it had a lot of beetles in it. This one here loaded down with brood. There's some nectar, larvae, and eggs that's a couple of days old. Same thing on this side. And we're looking for queen cells too now, because with all those bees outside, with all these bees inside, it's hot. And it could have been they were planning on swarming, I don't know. So I'm sure that we'll put them in a bigger box today. This one here has some honey, some nectar, no drones, no bugs. See, the top of this one is about the same way where it dropped. See, it's all the way on the bottom now. Fishing line is going down. So that one got too hot. It dropped too and they fixed it. Just put it all back together here. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. And when you get shady back here, I'll come back. Put them in a bigger box. We may even make a video of it, depending on how I feel this afternoon, how the bees feel this afternoon. Like I say, it's not going to be as hot, but it's going to be hot. When it's hot, the bees they can't take care of everything. That's why I put water in it, so they can keep the hive cool. And then too, if you've got water in the hive, you got about 20% of the bees that are going out to get food and take care of the hive, rather than get the water for the babies, get the water to come back to cool the hive. Let me lay this down a little bit more here. Come on, girl. There you go. Well, that was all my thought anyway, but we're going to look at this one. This one's got a beetle here. Make sure y'all can see. Y'all can see that there's less bees in it, I mean beetles in it now than what was. See, my back's facing south right now, and I'm getting hit by the sun. And hot. We're going to take this off. There's another one here that's stuck. Another one here. There's one here, there's one here, there's one here. There's one here. And I staple them down, because if I don't staple them down, the bees will move them, try to get them out the door. And here's another one that's alive. Not now. Some people say the Swiffer sheep don't do enough job. To me, if they catch one beetle, they're doing their job. This little girl here is caught. If you find one that's caught, you put something up there so they can catch onto it. They can use, there you go, girl. They can usually pull themselves off. Sometimes, usually. There you go, girl. Don't do that no more. We're going to look at this one. There's a little smoke in there. We don't see the red queen. We don't want to squash any of the bees along these outside frames. You never know what's on. Could be a queen cell. This is where queen cells were on this one. This one here has nectar and bees and pollen. Same thing with this one. No honey. Pollen will be on your left side over here. Oh, had somebody ask me a question. And I haven't got back to answer. Y'all ask me questions, and I do get back with you sooner or later. I show it the video, or I'll talk to you about it. But with what I have to do around here, some of you know, I don't get back to things too quick. But he asked me a question about freezing. This one here has, it's loaded with brood. Yep, they need a bigger box. This side over here is laid up with brood. It's got brood in it. And that was laid up. Bottom got a Swiffer feed in it. Bees look like they're taking care of it. We're not going that far down today. But this isn't where I was planning on starting. This one here has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beetles in it. Here is a plastic foundation that had a lot of wax put on it. And they're working on it. Been in there for a while. Put it back where it was at. The way it was. They haven't had a honey flow, and that's one of the reasons they haven't built these things out so much. I remember the one yesterday, 69, they had plastic, but they weren't built out very much either. And they're doing a good job. Big box, double deep 8. Here has brood. The whole frame is laid up with eggs and larvae. So yeah, they could be thinking about leaving. But this whole frame here is laid up with the eggs. But that's why I give them food. I give them water to help them keep. They have to get up here. Let's say you got brood in here. They have to get up along here with moisture and fan their little wings to keep the brood from burning up. And that's why one of the reasons I have vents in the top of my hive. And then the feeder, this one here has nectar. No, it has nectar. It has nectar. On both sides, this side here has some pollen. Bottom looks pretty good. Swiffer sheets, the beetles, and the bees. They've been working together here, sort of. We're going to close them back up the way they were. If you're opening up a hive and going into it this time of the year, open it up, do what you're going to do, and get out of it. You're going to put up some peppermint here. Peppermint, I used a lot last year, and then I run out and I kind of forgot to get it. But it works pretty good for beetles, I think, and it may even help out with the mites. Because the bees eat the stuff, and they feed it to the babies. And I give them peppermint and spearmint. And I'm thinking about it. But that's that. These are peppermint. And I don't know if they eat it. I don't know what they do with it. But seems to help with the beetles. They do get rid of it. So. There we go. But I went and bought some more peppermint, so we're okay now. But I have to go get me 2 8-frame boxes. Because I think we're going to have another. Whoops. I think we're going to have another honey flow. I think we're going to have another honey flow this year. May not be a big one, but I do believe it will be one. That there. Dead beetle. Put this here. We had a pretty good rain last night, so I think they got enough water right now until I come back and put them in a bigger hive. And that's that, people. Back in the house, girls. Got to put the thing back in it. But I'm pretty good about forgetting things. So we'll come back here and put some water in it and stuff. Take care of them. Hope y'all enjoyed that, because I did. Happy that they don't have that many beetles. But they getting hot in there. Still see them down at the bottom here. I think they look pretty good. Y'all give us a thumbs up, comment, share. This is what, July 21st, I think. Could be 26th. It's Friday. And I'm about to burn up out here again, but I can't quit. So y'all take care of yourselves, give us a thumb up, comment, share, let me know what y'all think, what y'all would do with the hive, and just take care of yourselves this weekend and today and this weekend, and we'll talk with you later. Be safe out there, people.